Ever since this piece was introduced, people have liked to say that in Star Wars, the heroes get major keys, and the villains get minor keys. But that actually wasn't true in the very first film. This melody sounds like it's in a minor scale. But if you sit down and actually try to play it, something feels off. That's because it isn't based on a scale at all. It's built on a single chord. This chord is called a diminished triad. And here's the key point. Throughout the entire film, every melody tied to the Empire is built from the same chord type. Even though they are the villains, they are, musically speaking, almost forbidden from using a true minor scale. I said, almost forbidden, deliberately, because, in reality, the minor scale is being used in the Empire's music, but in a highly concealed way. This is a harmonic minor scale. And embedded within it are multiple diminished triads. Although every note in the melody is technically drawn from the harmonic minor scale, each phrase is organized around a diminished triad as its basic unit. The composer goes a step further. Midway through, the music modulates up by a half step. Lucas was pitching Star Wars to studios in 1975. That year matters. It was the very year the Vietnam War, after more than a decade, finally came to an end. The war had been fought largely in distant regions of Southeast Asia, justified in the United States as an effort to impose order. In reality, it resulted in massive civilian casualties. So how did Hollywood attempt to heal that wound? One answer was Star Wars. The title includes the word wars, making it a war film. But it also includes Star, relocating that war to a completely different universe. A righteous war. A young hero, untrained, inexperienced, but full of latent power. He struggles, grows, and ultimately restores balance and order. This was precisely the fantasy the American public most wanted at the time. Anything that risked reigniting anti-war sentiment had to be carefully avoided. And in that context, the absence of minor key melodies in the score begins to make sense. It reflects something Lucas and Williams shared subconsciously. The theme associated with the Old Wise Man, Obi-Wan Kenobi, follows the same principle. As I explained in the previous analysis, the melody of Luke's theme is built on the scale pattern. Obi-Wan's melody, by contrast, is constructed from a different pattern. Nearly every music analyst interprets this as a simple opposition. The young hero and the old mentor, expressed through major and minor. But that interpretation is wrong. Obi-Wan's theme is not in a minor key. The melody is firmly grounded in a major scale. Most musicians, and most analysts, may instinctively resist that conclusion. But it's correct. I'll explain exactly why in the next lesson. So stay tuned. May the Force be with you.